Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So as you can see here, for today's video we are all again trying to beat the Spiral Abyss. So I've been avoiding this for a really long time. First, because don't think we are level enough, and second, because we need to start doing the two half parts. So actually I need to get two characters to do this. So now we have both Venti and Furina. They're both level 70. They're just ascended. So I think this is the best that we can get for this time. If not, we will need to wait until we get or another character, or we should get till level 80, and that's going to take us a long time. So for that, I decided to go in the first round or in the first half to use Venti, and the second one to use Furina. And that's mainly because the second half has a lot of pyro enemies, where the first one has some cryo. So I think that Furina would be helpful for the second half, better than Venti, because Venti is basically useless in any part. But at least with Furina we can clear the second part easier and try to see if we can complete it at least. The only problem that we have is we need to try to get Venti not to take so much damage, basically because we don't have Furina to heal us like in the previous floors. So that will be more of dodging and trying to avoid to get hit, and especially trying to swirl them and group them together. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but at least if we progress through them and then we get killed, we can repeat this Venti side as many times as we want until we get enough health. So the other thing I hope there is between... Oh my god, that's problematic. So the other thing that I hope... We're already in red. That's terrible. The other thing that we actually need... but they're the last two enemies, so this is doable. So the other thing that we need is to try to get the healing part in between the two chambers. So I hope we get that card, because we probably need it right now. We're in the red colors, and we need to have as much high health as the other. As I said before, I don't really care about getting the 3 stars. So in here you can see that we're still running for them, but we need to kill them in a minute, and I think that's not going to be possible. So I don't really care about the stars. I actually want to see if we can finish it and we can progress, and that will be good enough. There are only 2 enemies here, and one of the mages is already down, so maybe it's possible. We have 46 minutes to defeat the other one. Wow, Furina is overpowered, or at least the Hydra one is overpowered. I don't know. So I guess we will get them. We will get the 3 stars. That's a great start. Although the first part, Venti is really struggling, Furina is doing a really great job. Probably because of the second halves are always easier, I guess. And we don't get the healing one. That's going to be bad for us. We need to be careful with this. Okay, that cryo monument is really helping us, because now we're swirling cryo. I don't know if that's intended or not, but I hope that's being really helpful for us. And I need to exploit that as much as I can. We are really barely dead, and we still have at least 10 more enemies to defeat. The good thing is we can group them up and we can swirl and try to defeat them this way. Our ultimate is getting filled really easily, so basically what I need to do is try to dodge as much as I can, and use the ultimate and try to swirl as much as I can too, and I think that will be an easy victory. So we're more than halfway through it. We have 4 more enemies and barely any life. If not, we can like redo this part again. It's not going to be a problem, but this could be... Oh my god, This could be the last part, I guess. We have the 4 enemies floating, and now we need to kill them. That was not enough. Let's try to use the distance then. I wonder if that cryo thing also hit us or not. I think not, but we did it. Okay, great. So now it's all time of Furina. I think she's going to be fine. So as we don't care about time, she can hit and heal, and that would be good enough for us. And actually, we can like move away from the actual battlefield and let all the minions do the work. I think that's great to do. So now they're the same amount of characters. So that's kind of interesting. I thought there were going to be less because in the other one there were only 2 mages. So yeah, 4 of 13 done. We need to try to defeat them as possible. I wonder if we can get... So if they're getting infused by pyro, we can actually get melts. So that could be good for us. Although we don't have any elemental mastery, I guess it's better than having only hydro damage. So we're halfway through it. We need to do it in I think 4 minutes for the 3 stars, so we have like a lot of time left. This, I don't know if actually the math is right, it's math I'm doing in my head. So I feel like this is doable. We have only 4 more enemies, they're all spawning here. I wonder if I should heal before completing the challenge or not. So we're in the best shape for the next one. So that's what I'm actually doing right now. We only have 2 more enemies that are both of them really damaged, so it's a perfect time to heal ourselves. We have a lot of time, so now that we're full health, we can actually finish it and move to the next one. And now I hope we can get the healing card. So we will see. 3 stars again, that's a really good thing. Yes, we got the healing one. Okay, Venti side looks even better. So we're now a third of our health, but I think that could be enough. So only 3 enemies. I'm scared of the Electro one because she can hit us really bad, especially when she goes into the weird shield form. I don't know what that whole thing that she has around is. I hope it's not damaging us. It's just like making Electro more powerful, but I will try to avoid that anytime as I can. I wish I had my ultimate back. Maybe I shouldn't have used it in the previous chamber. That's something I should pay attention for the next ones, I guess. But yes, now we have our ultimate back. We can try to kill them all. I hate those flies. They're really bad for us because using a bow is not really... Although you think they would be easier to hit, actually they're not. They take a lot of time and the aiming is not really well. This is the attack I'm really scared of because we cannot hit her. No, she's hitting us with the electro beams when we get closer like that. So we cannot get closer to her. So she's really low in health. I hope we can finish her soon. Yeah, so we just finished her. So that's a good thing. Now it's Furina, and Furina is full health, so I don't think we're going to die in here. I think it's already done. Okay, so we only have 3 enemies, and we have around a minute and a half to defeat them. So I think it's doable. At least I know I'm going to get the whole thing done, so we can move to the next floor. But we will see if we can get actually the 3 stars. That would be amazing. So we have only 1 enemy only, and it's this enemy. I don't know what's the name of it. It's the pyro one. And it's almost half health. I like that the minion attack him even when he's like hidden, so that's something easy to see. And also he gets hydro infusion, you can actually see him. So yeah, it's almost done, and we actually got the 3 stars, so that's amazing. And we can claim that we have some extra primogems, so that's great. And something I would really like to see or know if we can actually do the 6th floor or not. So it seems that again we have Pyro in the second half and Cryo in the first one. So what I'm probably going to do is to do something, run Venti on the first half and Furina on the second half, because that's going to allow us to take care of the Pyre ones and try to see if we can progress with Venti on the first half. So we will see if we can actually do it. There still seems to be level 60, so that could give us a little bit of an advantage that we're now level 70. But I don't know what's different between the previous level and this one. If they are the same level, maybe there are more enemies or less time or something like that. But we'll see. We have nothing to lose, and at least there are different enemies. I can see that we have the flowers, the whooper flowers, or how they're called. And we have 17 enemies to defeat, so they are probably there are really more of them. I hope we can do them. Again, the first half is going to be the most problematic because we don't have the right element and because we should not get damage a lot because we don't have any way to heal. So yeah. But it seems it's going fine, like we're not taking much damage. It's taking us a little bit longer to defeat the different enemies, but at least we got 4 out of 17. The good thing about the flowers is that they actually move and they get closer to you, so that would be easier for us to group them. The only problem is like when they get these attack, they really attack you a lot of times and it really hurts. And these ones that are cryo, they not only do that, but they also slow you down, so they're probably going to hit you more. What I'm noticing is that I'm terrible with my grouping capabilities. You can see there's always a flower that's always outside of the range. So if there is something that we cannot do it, that's something I can try to improve for this type of challenge, and maybe try them to avoid doing the subsection of attacks that they do like a lot of time. But I don't think we have many problems, at least in this first chamber, first floor. I think it's doable. We have a lot of time, so we actually need to get 2 minutes left, so we can take as much time as we want. I don't think the time taking much time in here is a positive thing because we can get more damage. But in the second one that we can heal and use our minions to attack, we don't have to rush against the time to actually complete it. So yeah, we're more than halfway done. We have only 4 enemies left. I hope there is no mage. That's my biggest concern. If there are only the flowers, that would be great for us. It's going to be easier. So let's see what the last ones are. So we got 1 slime, 1 flower, 2 flowers. Okay, good. So we don't have any mage. So I think it's doable. At least for this part, it's doable. Then I bet it's going to be easier with Furina, because we will have the right element, especially if there are the pyro flowers. Then it would be way much easier than having the cryo ones. Okay, now it's Furina time to shine, and we have a lot of time to actually do it. We have more than 4 minutes and we have the right element, so I hope that's going to be easier for us. We can heal, we can do a lot of things that we were not be able to do it in the first half. I think the only problem now we have is these animal hilichurls that can swirl other elements, and they can swirl, they can even drag us in their skills, and I hope that's not making us unable to dodge some attacks. But again, we can heal, so I'm not worried about that much. Um, that's something that at least having Furina is better. Um, so let's see if they're going faster or not. We can see that they're going fast. So we have 6 out of 16 already gone in like nothing of time. So I think this is doable. We might be able to get 3 stars in this, at least this chamber. I don't know about the rest ones. I don't know about the enemies in the next ones, but I have a good hopes of this. At least in the Furina side. We only got 50% health of Venti in left, so that might be a problem after for the next floors. Sorry, the next chambers. So that's something we need to take care of and see if the next enemies are not as deadly as the ones we had before, or even if they're worse. So yeah, it's going to take us some time to see, but we will find out soon, I guess. So we are again in the last 3, and they're actually the same ones. So we have 1 slime and 2 flowers. I wonder if they're actually the same enemies in both sides. I think they're not, because some of the Healy trolls, we got some, I don't know if they're called mages or what they are called. But in previous one, we got a lot of them with like arrows, with electros and such. So I guess those minor enemies change, but the flowers and the slimes are the same, except that they are in the opposite element. So instead of being pyro, they are cryo. So I think, yeah, we're going to make the 3 stars. We're really doing really well. We only have 2 flowers and they're really almost done. And we're really ready to move to the next chamber and see if we can continue going down or if everything's going to get frustrated after this. Okay, as a good sign, we can heal Venti, so now we have, I would say, 2/3 of our health back. We have a lot of Illichers. Oh my god, 26 enemies. That's going to be a long time. We need to start dodging them, that's crazy. Then what else do we have? We have 270 seconds, that's, I think, 3 minutes and a half, maybe? So we actually have to do it in less time than before. But if these are the only enemies that we have, I think it's doable. We can swirl different elements. We can defeat them pretty easily. We still have a lot of health. Oh, we have the healing there. Oh no, yes. So this is going to get worse. I hate the mages. And that's going to make us a lot of problems because we can actually destroy the shield really easily. I hope we can swirl like pyro, for example, from there. Oh my god, we're almost dead. What happened there? This is going to be complicated, and we're only halfway through the enemies. There are so many of them, and we cannot heal ourselves. I don't see this as a win. No, we just died. We wanted to reset this later with better equipment. So something I noticed, I can level up one of our weapons, and maybe this one with elemental mastery could be better because it has a higher base attack than the one I was using before. Yeah, I don't know what we can actually do. Maybe get another weapon. We can probably also increase our artifacts, or even wait until we level up or we get another character to continue. So I got some artifacts from these boxes that you get, and also some of them are 5 stars that I can increase. You can see here I have some, most of them are 4 stars, but they're not like max out. So that's something I can do at this time. So we can definitely improve our artifact situation. So that would be something that could be done actually to improve our damage, not only for Venti that we don't even have 4-star artifacts for Furina, for example. So that's something that we can also try to get and try to improve her. Maybe build her instead with the healing with HP and see if that improves her or not. But there is a lot of things we can do over the time. So sadly, after this failure, I think it's a good time to finish the episode. At least we were able to progress to Spiral Abyss, and let's see if we can improve our characters to continue going down. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!